Have you ever pondered on the profound question, who truly owns the bounty that we enjoy in our lives? The parable of the tenants, found in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 21, provides a riveting perspective on this question. This parable tells the story of a landowner who planted a vineyard, put a fence around it, dug a wine press in it, and built a watchtower. The landowner then leased it to tenants and went to another country. When the season for fruit drew near, he sent his servants to the tenants to collect his produce. Now let's dig a little deeper. The vineyard represents the kingdom of God, beautifully prepared and equipped with everything necessary for it to be fruitful. The tenants symbolize the people of God who are entrusted with the vineyard. The landowner leaving for another country signifies God's patience and trust in humanity. As the story unfolds, the tenants seize the servants, beating one, killing another, and stoning another. This part of the parable is symbolic of the prophets who were rejected by the people of Israel. The landowner then sends more servants, but the result is the same. In a final attempt, the landowner sends his son thinking, "They will respect my son." However, the tenants, seeing an opportunity to seize his inheritance, kill the son. This part of the story is a foretelling of the death of Jesus, the Son of God, who was rejected and crucified by the people. The parable ends with a question: when the owner of the vineyard comes, what will he do to those tenants? The answer provided is that he will put those wretched men to a wretched death and let out the vineyard to other tenants who will give him the fruits in their seasons. This is a stern warning to those who reject the prophets and the Son of God. It is also a promise that the kingdom of God will be given to a people who will produce its fruits. To summarize, the parable of the tenants teaches us about God's trust, patience, and eventual judgment. It tells us that the gifts and opportunities we have are not simply ours, but are entrusted to us by God. It serves as a reminder that we are accountable for what we do with these gifts and opportunities. The parable also foretells the rejection of Jesus and the consequences of such rejection. It underscores the importance of recognizing and accepting God's messengers and His Son, Jesus. The parable of the tenants is a profound narrative that challenges us to question our stewardship of the resources we've been given, our response to God's patience, and our readiness to accept His Son. It's a call to fruitful and accountable living in the vineyard that is the kingdom of God.